If you look at human history, war has been part of our landscape from the beginning. We, as a country, are the largest arms exporters on the face of the earth. We export 2 or 3 times more weapons than all the other countries combined. And flooding countries that lack stability with weapons are a major cause of the prolonged conflicts that countries have been suffering from for years. There are many powerful institutions and forces at work behind the scenes, beyond public scrutiny, that bear a great deal of responsibility for the horrific bloodletting that has been going on and continues to go on in various parts of the globe that we very rarely focus on or acknowledge. The ethnic wars of the 20th century were primarily wars against civilians. There's very little fighting between the combatants. Civilians in modern war serve as either victims or adjuncts of the war effort. Civilians are pawns and seen as a kind of collateral in wartime. Since the Second World War, war has largely been against civilians. I mean, there's roughly 36 wars going on around the globe at any one time. Real images of war are very carefully sanitized. Massive, powerful weapons of terror are unleashed not only on troops, but on civilians, and that has become the characteristic of modern warfare. Civilians are the primary victims now of war. We don't hear enough about war from the perspective of the victims. And the only way to understand war is to understand it through the eyes of the victims. So I can remember standing in the rain over a mud puddle and drinking this water the color of coffee, which was turning my own guts inside out, and seeing a young woman with her 2 small children drinking out of the same puddle. And I knew what that water had done to me and knew very well what that water would do to these kids. And I stood over them and recited in English, not a language anyone around me understood, W.H. Auden's Epitaph on a Tyrant, which is perfection of a kind was what he was after, and the poetry he invented was easy to understand. He knew human folly like the back of his hand and was greatly interested in armies and fleets. When he laughed, respectable senators burst with laughter, and when he cried, the little children died in the streets.